Well, welcome back to the channel, Life on Cars, and welcome back to another video. So those of you that have been watching and keeping up to date with what's been going on the Jaguar, and you watched the last video that went out, which was the road trip to the lakes, you'll remember at the end of that video I was talking about an annoying rattle that has been on this car since the day I got it. And it almost caught me out, I'll be honest with you, because it sounds just like there's something loose behind the glove box, or underneath the dash. And I was starting to imagine taking the glove box out and trying to see if there was something loose, or even starting to think about, is it something in the engine bay that's transmitting through? And I was thinking about all this on the way back from the Lake District, and I suddenly thought, that's like a tinkling noise more than a rattle. I wonder if that's coming from underneath. And then I thought maybe a heat shield on this side of the passenger side of the car. So come with me and I'll show you what I've found. So we're underneath the car. You can see there where the front pipes split and then come back, and we've got this heat shield here, which it's attached. There's nothing wrong with the fixings, but if I tap quite hard on this, there's something trapped underneath here. Listen to this. And what's happening, I think, when I'm driving along is air is obviously getting down there, and whatever's stuck underneath there, stones or whatever, is actually making a hell of a rattle, and it's coming through the floor and causing the noise. So let's see if we can find out what it is. We might have to drop these bolts out so I can get a bit of a peep underneath the heat shield. This ended up being a bigger job than I thought. There's another problem here. I don't know if you can see. Looks like someone's bodged this part of the heat shield with a big sort of flat screwy on, whatever that is, because the heat shield's corroded away around the bolt hole. But look at this one. This one's just, it's probably the one that's making the noise actually. What a row. It's just not tight at all. You can see there the movement on the so it could actually be that one that's the culprit, and not that one, although there's something. I can hear something. It might not be that one, you know. It's probably that one. It's got to be that one, hasn't it? I think that's got to be the first thing to try. Is to, I'm going to take this off, see how big that hole is, and we might be able to use a big penny washer or something and tighten it down, and it might just grab a hold of this heat shield. Okay, let's get that off and have a look. That is a horrible little thing that they've put on there. Some horrible flipping spring washer thing, whatever it is. Star washer, I think they're called. It's sharp. It wasn't fitted properly. It's a bodge. And now I'm having to try and wind it off with 2 screwdrivers, all the while being made underneath this car. There we go. Oh god. See, that's where they've gone wrong, look. They've left the old nut on. What they should have done is wound that off. And then the star washer would have gone further up and stop that from moving around. So now I'm going to take that off, and then we'll put a big repair washer on there. Just in case you couldn't see on the other angle, see, you see what they've done? They've left the old nut and washer on, and then just push that stupid star washer over the top, so it's never going to clamp the heat shield properly. That nut as well, it's just coming straight off. It's not as if it's seized or anything. So I think it's just sheer laziness. So now the nut's off, you can see what the problem is with these heat shields. The heat shield's made of aluminium, and the bolt that goes around it is steel. And I think there's basically the two react over time, and the hole enlarges to a point, and then the heat shield drops, starts rattling around. But we've got a fix with this, and it's called a penny washer. Every respectful mechanic will have a supply of penny washers, probably known as a repair washer sometimes in the trade. Penny, probably because of the resemblance to an old penny piece. But you get the idea, a big washer like that, and then the original nut over the top will increase the surface area and hopefully properly clamp this time, my slightly corroded heat shield with a bit of luck. Just going to open the hole up in this washer a little bit, because it's not quite big enough. Saves you getting all the power tools out. I'm going to use this this little hand drill that my dad used to have. He had 2 of these, so he gave me one, and it's just handy for doing quick jobs, so you don't have to mess around getting your power. Well, most people have battery drills now, but I haven't gone on to a battery drill yet. Oops. Just balking on that last bit. Yeah. And there we are. Penny washer, original nut and bolt. Sorry, nut and washer back on. And that has stopped that annoying rattle. So I'm pretty sure that's going to cue the noise that we were getting on the vehicle. So road test. Well, you might remember we need to get up to about between 50-70 mile an hour to check that the fault is fixed. So that shouldn't take long with a 4.2 V8. Just waiting for these lights to change and then we'll get it up to speed. Definitely would have heard it, I think, by now. Fixed. Thanks for watching another Life on Cars video. It's another job ticked off anyway. It's nice and quiet. Been on a bit of a run out tonight to the coast and not a single sound anymore, so that's great news. So next time it'll be looking at the sat nav to see if we can suss out whether we can fit a new GPS antenna, and hopefully that will stop the problems that we're having on the sat nav where we're losing signal or GPS position. So that should be coming along very soon, and hope you have a good weekend whatever you're doing. Take care now. Bye bye.